This is Barry Zalma speaking for Claim School Incorporated's blog, Zalma on Insurance. Today, we continue with the Zalma philosophy of claims handling, Part 8, about the professional claims handler, and the Claims Commandments 10 through 15, adding to Part 7. Claims Commandment 10. Thou shalt not pretend to be a lawyer. Some experienced and professional claims people know the law in their area of expertise better than most lawyers. Most claims people do not, nor are they capable of pretending that they know the law. Adjusters should be adjusters and leave lawyering to lawyers. Similarly, lawyers should be lawyers and never try to be adjusters. Claims Commandment 11. Thou shalt empathize with the claimant. Everyone presenting a claim is unhappy, disturbed, shocked, injured, and needs help. The adjuster appears to provide the needed help fairly and in good faith. The adjuster must recognize the difference between sympathy and empathy, and that he or she will express empathy to the insured. Empathy is identification with and understanding of another's situation, feeling, and motives. It is the ability to understand another person's circumstances, point of view, thoughts, and feelings. Sympathy, on the other hand, is the sharing of another's emotions, especially of sorrow or anguish, and includes pity and compassion. It is the fact or power of sharing the feelings of another, especially in sorrow or trouble. Sympathy must be limited to the needs of the relatives or clergy, not a professional claims relationship. Those in the claims profession must always recognize that as a result of establishing an empathetic rapport with the insured and the claimant, the claims investigation will be completed with ease. The insured or claimant will assist the adjuster, and the claim will eventually be resolved with both the insurer and the insured satisfied with the result. Claims Commandment 12. Thou shalt stay with the claim. Insurance is a personal service business. Although there is nothing in a policy of insurance that even mentions an insurance adjuster, insurers found that they needed to help the people they insured to make it possible to resolve claims without animosity. The insurance adjuster is usually the only person an insured has a personal contact with as a representative of the insurer. To properly serve the people the insurer insures requires a professional insurance claims handler who is secure in his or her position and can spend the time necessary to assist an insured to resolve a claim, even if that claim takes many months to resolve. Claims Commandment 13. Thou shalt educate yourself continuously. Insurance and the law of insurance is continuously changing. Acts that are considered bad faith today will be considered good faith tomorrow. Acts that are considered good faith today may be found to be bad faith tomorrow. To be a professional claims handler, it is essential that you understand the covenant of good faith and fair dealing, the basis of insurance, how insurance works, and have a high level of skill in the profession so that you can fulfill all of the continuing education requirements and be able to provide an insured with a good faith claims handled to the insured satisfaction. Claims Commandment 14. Thou shalt adjust. The claims handler has been called an adjuster for centuries because he or she is capable of adjusting to different situations. In modern practice, an adjuster is the person knowledgeable in insurance, retained by an insurer for the purpose of assisting the insured in proving a loss to the insurer. A person who expresses to the insured the fidelity and good faith of the insurer is a professional adjuster. It is the adjuster and the help he or she gives the insured, which is the essence of the promise made by the insurer when the policy was issued, and fulfills that promise. Adjusting is accomplished when the adjuster and the insured trust each other, and when the claim is paid, the insured finds the amount agreed to is equal or better than the amount needed to repair or replace the property and to satisfy his claim. Claims Commandment 15, thou shalt not be cruel. Insurers pay to the satisfaction of all insureds and claimants approximately 95% of all claims presented. However, there will always be claims made on policies that do not provide coverage. They can be as simple as a fight in a bar with an all-inclusive assault and battery exclusion, earthquake damage to a house with no earthquake coverage, a flood to a house with no flood insurance, a landslide that wipes away a house and lot where landslide is clearly and unambiguously excluded, an auto accident 2 days after the policy expires, vandalism damage to a car that is only covered by basic third-party liability coverage, a business that intentionally pollutes a nearby waterway, an insured who attempts to defraud the insurer, an insured who misrepresented or concealed material facts from the insurer when he or she applied for the insurance, or an insured who misrepresented or concealed a material fact in the presentation of a claim. It is essential that the adjuster deal with the claim denial, if it is required, in pleasant, empathetic, and a kind fashion. The adjuster should never be brusque and cruel. The adjuster should never take joy in denying a claim, although it is the adjuster's obligation to comply with the terms and conditions of the policy. And if he or she explains that to the insured or claimant, they will both be satisfied. This video was adapted from my blog, Zalma on Insurance, which is available free to anyone who clicks on the URL zalma.com/blog. You can subscribe to the blog, and if you do, you'll receive notice of every blog posting, usually 5, sometimes 6 a week, and you'll gain access to the more than 5,200 blog postings. You can also subscribe to these videos on YouTube or rumble.com. They're also free. Please tell your friends and colleagues about this video and these blog postings so that they too can subscribe. And if you're interested in further detail about insurance, insurance claims, insurance law, and insurance fraud, please consider subscribing to my Substack publication. What the hell is going on?